Well, I mean, the one guy you look at when you talk about the full package and athleticism is Mike Trout. You know, it reminds me so much of Rickey Henderson. Coming off of Leicester, his biggest challenge would be stopping the running game, right, Brian? Mm-hmm. So when you start thinking about Mike Trout, I mean, look, we had Kershaw up here, and we talked about him being the best player in the pitcher in the game. You got to argue Mike Trout right there. And the thing that reminds me about Rickey Henderson is his explosiveness, his ability to take over a game. Nobody could do that better than Rickey. Trout is looking at potentially three MVPs in the All-Star game in a row. And the thing I like about Mike, he continues to grow, but he can take the ball to all fields, like you saw Rickey Henderson. He can steal a bag. He's back running again. He's already got 15 bags this year. He'll go second. He'll go third. Greg Amsinger already challenged him to steal 2 bags tonight. He said, what else do you need me to do? Maybe he can hit a ball over the ballpark, out of the park. But I think the other thing, with his ability to time the strides and understand the growth of understanding what you got to do to steal a bag, so much like Rickey. But I don't know if I saw this ability to be able to change the game with his speed. Here's a routine ground ball last year. I was at this game in May. If the shortstop's playing back, look at where the defense has to play him because of his speed. They play in. If you're playing back, he's going to beat out ground balls. He just brings that other element that is so cool. But Pedro, the other thing I like about Mike Trout, he can go get him in the outfield. And Brian, you remember this catch? September 26th. Watch him go back to 2015 last September. Pick up the wall, look for the ball, and he's 6'2". When you stand next to Mike Trout, you realize how big he is. Yep. You look at him on TV, he doesn't look that big. That wall in Anaheim's 8 feet high. So when he climbs the wall and gets up, he is actually, a basketball hoop is at 10 feet, the rim. He's above the rim grabbing this ball, and I call it a rebound or a dunk. He's 12.5 feet off the air on the 13 feet at the top of the backboard. And yeah, if he goes up and gets a ball like this, he's gonna bring it home with a nice dunk. He's got that ability to do all kinds of superstar type stuff. That's Mike Trout, and that's what we're talking about here tonight.
And not only that, you pass by Mike Trout, and then you hit Manny Machado and the rest of the group, David Ortiz and those guys. I mean, it's really interesting to see what's going to happen with this group of guys hitting in this lineup. I hope Cueto maintains his cool and has the shimmy and the quick pitch and everything going, because this is a scary lineup today.